Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. It's Southern Sunday Lunch. It's me, John, and Mama. Mama,
Yeah,
you're out of the
hi.
camera. We are here. We are doing quick and easy. We're doing one of our favorite deliciousnesses.
Yeah.
This is about 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to make some quick compound butter. Mama's got the noodles, getting ready to put those in the noodle cooker from Tupperware. And we're having our favorite Italian feast, aka fried chicken and spaghetti. You take your regular spaghetti and you put your marinara sauce on it. Put your chicken on it then, and then put some cheese, or you can put I like to put the chicken in the marinara sauce. So that's what we're up to, folks. Now this is softened butter. We keep our butter out in a thing, so this is softened. Now into this is simple. Compound butter may sound complicated, but it's certainly not. Since it's going to be on this Italian bread here, I don't do garlic powder. I think there's something in the powder that keeps it from clumping or whatever that causes me to not be able to deal with it. But I do mince garlic, so I'm going to put a little minced garlic. Minced garlic goes a long way, especially in butter, because you're eating it just raw. So I'm just going to put just enough in here to kind of just give the idea that there's a taste of it in there. And that's probably a half a teaspoon that I put in there. Very little. 2 tablespoons of this, and I'm going to mix that together. Just like that. Now this is just plain old Italian seasoning. So in here is some, let me tell you what's in here. Marjoram, thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil. It's the same thing, it's in everything. Mama's got our Tyson chicken tenderloins out here, and this is
A big solid of these. That's the end of the bag.
okay. Sounds good to me, Mama. You can't go wrong with chicken. We call this cheater chicken because it's cheating all the way. But look how delicious it is, and it's wonderful. Show them that bag, Mama.
Oh, it's a southern.
And this is what it is, and this is what we get, and this is what you can get if you want it. We're not sponsored, or Tyson, if you want to sponsor us, we'd be glad to have you. But it's Southern chicken breast tenderloins, and you can take a screenshot of that. And it's delicious, and we use it all the time. We used it a couple of Sundays ago, and had cheater chicken on Sunday. We don't care to have cheater chicken on Sunday because it's delicious.
My sister now, Bernice, calls it cheater chicken.
Does she?
On the phone, she said, "You have any more cheater chicken?"
It's delicious, and its reason it's called cheater chicken for us is because you really could cheat and tell people you made that homemade. One day, I'm going to show you a shake. About a teaspoon of this in there. About a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I came home one day, Mom already had it made, and I said, "Oh, Mama, you did good. This chicken is so good." She said, "That's Tyson." I said, "No, this ain't frozen chicken, is it?" She said, "Yes." This is parsley. It just adds to everything else. It really don't have its own little distinct flavor to me, but it does brighten up the other flavors. And this is going to be the compound butter. And I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to cut this bread up, and I'm going to put this on it. When you're making something like this, you can sprinkle, put a little butter, sprinkle of all these things on there. But I think I get more consistency when I mix it up in the butter. And that's just the way I like to do it. I'm using a mini French loaf today. Got this at the Food City. So that's what I'm using. We love French bread. We use it. I use it for sandwiches. All kinds of things. Now, it doesn't last as long as a loaf of bread, so if you buy it, be sure you're going to use it before too long. I put this in the refrigerator, and it's lasted a little bit longer. This is a serrated knife.
Start saying you need one. You already got one.
I pulled out the old drawer over here, Mom. So I'm going to cut these about an inch, half inch, something other. These are just going to be the little bread pieces.
You reckon that'd be enough spaghetti for our lunch? I believe it will.
If you don't think so, put a little more. I'll eat it for lunch.
With Alfredo sauce on it.
Yeah, Mama. Mama made the meat last night. Y'all seen her making it for the spaghetti sauce. And we make I guess, a homemade, semi-homemade sauce. She uses marinara sauce, tomatoes, and our own seasoning. And she cooks her own meat with her onions. So most of the time when we're having spaghetti, it's not just out of a jar, but we'll often use a jar of Prego, ragu, something like that. These are the bigger pieces. Mommy, you want me to save some of this for you a sandwich?
No.
Mama said no, she ain't into that foolishness. Sometimes we do plan it and we do cold cut sandwiches just like the big stores, the Subways and the other places, and we'll use this bread and make us a big sandwich, and we cut it in half, and we'll eat about the same kind of sandwiches. Mama loves Ken's Vidalia onion dressing on it. Don't you, Mom?
Yeah.
And that makes a delicious sandwich, cold cut sandwich. We'll get salami and pastrami and bologna, and we make like a, I guess what they call a trio cold cut or something other. I don't know. I don't own the rights to none of their stuff, so I don't think he's on top of their stuff. Hope y'all are having a wonderful Sunday. I'm waiting on this rain. It looks like rain. It feels like rain. It's stuffy hot, but there's no rain.
They said we got rain last night. But
Who's they? Who's they?
Wanda, a lot of them, but
At church.
yeah, but our
We-
sidewalk was walkway is dry as it can be.
Well, now I'll just tell you a little secret. We live about 3 miles from town, and there's many days that I call Mama and say, boy, it's raining. It's just ain't a drop up here.
I don't think we got any.
And we get it from the west, and you can watch it march right around these mountains, and we don't get it.
Hear it,
Here.
watch it, and hear it.
You can hear it from here, but you can't get none of it. Now this bread will hold better cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and cook it all. If I just bought this loaf, I probably would have fixed half of it today, but this loaf's been in there about 5 days. So it's doing good to be as fresh as it is. So there's a whole pan of bread. It can overlap if it has to. Can y'all see that? Let me point you down. I can't read your comments just yet, but I'll catch up in a minute. So, now I've got this in here. Oh, let me get them herbs.
You got a clump of herbs?
On top of the spoon. So I'm just going to heaping my spoon up like that and push it across these bread. Not worrying about picking each piece up and doing all that. Just pushing it on the back of the spoon, just like this, and just sliding it across the bread.
You open them too. I can't get them.
This is what Mama's using today. In fact, this is called pizza sauce, but it's marinara sauce. And she'll doctor it up with all of our goodies. Mama, you sealed that one tight.
I didn't seal it. I couldn't get it to budge.
Y'all got any of these little rubbery? They are lifesavers. We're using a store brand here, and it's just pizza sauce.
Save a lot.
Save a lot of store brand. We do use ragu, and Mama uses Prego most of the time, I
Yeah,
think.
Prego's what I use.
So just fill your back of your spoon and give it a push. And that's all you have to do. It'll melt. It'll run all over. You'll have that flavor profile on everything on there. It's a little bit of garlic, so you may even have some flavor profiles you don't want on there. I'm going to trade out this piece, because here's a little bit bigger piece that I couldn't get on the pan. So what y'all eating? Anything good? Of course it's good. It's Southern Sunday luncheon. It's time to eat. So what are y'all having? We was talking about spaghetti the other night, me and Mama, and she said, we ain't had spaghetti in a while. I said, nope. I'm ready for some spaghetti. We used to eat spaghetti a whole lot more often. We used to eat it about every other week. You could count on a good night of spaghetti. Dad liked it, Mom liked it, and I liked it, so it was an easy go-to. I don't know, how come we don't have it as often now, Mama?
I know. You cook different things.
We cook different things. I guess that's what it is. We're into cooking different things. I think I can make that and go right there. And I got one more little one here, and I got just enough butter. Folks, you can make your compound butter for about anything. Sometimes when I make steaks, I always make it with rosemary and some other herbs, and you can. It's just good and good for you. I guess as good as butter is, but it does taste good. And
I can just eat the bread.
Mama likes just the bread. So there is one big pan of French bread, butter with that compound butter. You saw how easy, quick it was.
Made a lot.
How quick and easy it was to make. No problem at all. So I encourage you. Next time you want to have garlic, if you want to use garlic powder, that's good. But the next time you want to have that, make your butter up ahead like that. It makes a difference. It's like downtown. It's like downtown. I'm having coffee. Yes, I am. Hot, delicious, fresh coffee. I done had some this morning.
Have you done drunk hot?
No, man, this is putting a carafe.
Oh. I thought, boy, if you done drunk it.
No, it keeps it hot. It keeps it just as hot as the beginning of the brewing. This is tomato sauce, and this is just a 15-ounce can. I'm just going to open it up right quick. Well, I'm having trouble getting... That's twice. What's wrong with me? I have to take can opener 101. And that's how we're having spaghetti, marinara sauce, with Mama's meat that she cooked last night in it already, and those chicken tenders and bread. You don't need nothing else. That's a great meal. We could do a salad. Mama, you want a salad?
No, I don't think I do.
Mama don't want one. We could do a salad, but we aren't. Raking all that goodie off the top.
I will take that. If you'll just
You ready for it?
in my hand.
Oh, you want the...
Well,
you don't
I'd
have to
rather
worry.
for you turn it over.
Sorry, Mama. Bread, yum. Yes, Linda, it is yum. Blackened red fish. Wow, Tina. Yellow rice and broccoli. That sounds delicious. Hey, Barbara, you guys have been blurry. Are we blurry now? Debbie, are we blurry now? I've got a clean lens. I know I have because I'm not blurry where I'm seeing. That's the first thing I do is when I turn on, make sure we're clean. Okay, y'all pause for a cleaning. Are we less blurry? I can't tell any difference. Happy Sunday, John and Mama. Happy Sunday, Vicky. How are you? Hey, Patty. How are you? Stop, child. I know that. Froze you up. Raining in Kentucky. Vivian.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that sounds like news to my ears. Thank you for the stars, Paula. Hey, Terry. Chicken and dressing. Woo, that sounds good. Marianne spaghetti. I don't know if you're having it too, if you're just loving ours, but we love it. Salad, Joanne, yeah. We eat salad with spaghetti a lot of times, but you got chicken, we got the bread. Sometimes if we're just having spaghetti with sauce, we'll eat a salad. It almost gets too much. I have shrimp too. Hey, Nancy. Paula says yes. Is chicken and spaghetti, this is a question, is chicken and spaghetti common thing? I have never heard of the two. Michael, it is here. If you've ever been to Shoney's, I don't know if they still have it. One of you all told me it was on a secret menu and you could still order it. They had it was called Italian Feast, and it came with a big chicken breast that was breaded, and it was on top of your spaghetti, and then your marinara sauce was over that, and then they sprinkled it with Parmesan. It was like a Parmesan chicken under the spaghetti, on a bed of spaghetti, but it was delicious, and it was one of my go-tos when we went there, and Mama's too. And they quit having it, but we fixed it at home, and we love it, and it's a go-to for us. So we'll fix several pieces of chicken. We'll eat one of those that way today. Then we'll have the others in there, and we'll either eat them for breakfast with eggs, or we'll cut them up and put them on a salad for lunch. Mama's probably got some honey mustard stowed away in there somewhere. Mama, what's that necklace you got wearing there?
Oh,
Is that one somebody sent?
Yeah, this is one somebody sent. It's that paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
And it matches my outfit.
Oh, how pretty! Look there. Thank
And
you
my
all to
little
whoever
earrings.
sent Mama this beautiful.
And my earrings go with it.
Look at you styling and profiling today, Mama.
Oh, yes.
You look pretty in blue today. So the chicken's ready. Sit down here, Mama. You don't have to be over there.
I'm going to get a spoon and let you taste this before it gets too hot.
Okay, Mama. You can rinse this one off. I can use it. No, go ahead.
I'll get you one.
Mama said no. Mama thinks I'm nasty sometimes. I just try to save dishes. It's a butter spoon, I know, but you can rinse it a little bit.
Here, see if I got enough seasoning in it.
Okay, Mama, so here's the test. This is Mama's meat that she prepared with seasoning and onions. And this is some, well, what turned out to be what they call pizza sauce, but it's marinara sauce. And what else you put in it, Mama? Italian seasoning.
Italian seasoning and some parsley flakes. See if it's spaghetti enough.
It's very good, Mama.
Does it need pepper and salt?
You don't need anything.
Well, good.
Heating and eating.
Eating and eating. I'm going to move you because they're on that paper. I'm so different small. Did I make you sick?
No. All right, Mama, that's delicious. You did wonderful. As usual.
Just shook.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Mama's also boiling some y'all sweet tea. We have always used store tea, Lipton's, or sometimes Louisiana, but Mama's usually used Lipton's. But y'all sent us some tea, and now we're hooked on it, and we just love it. If you haven't tried y'all's sweet tea, once again, we're not sponsored. We don't get nothing from it except the wonderful flavor of that wonderful tea. But we fix a gallon about every 3 days, sometimes 2. And sometimes in the summer, we fix 2 gallons, 1 sweet, 1 unsweet. Mama likes sweet. I like unsweet. I like just that tea flavor, just the plain old tea flavor. It's taught us a new way to make tea. You just boil this for 9 minutes. You boil your water, put your tea bag in it, set it aside, and let it steep for 9 minutes. Then you put ice in your pitcher and your sugar, and you pour that hot tea over it after it steeps for 9 minutes, and you got instant tea, and it's already room temperature with all that ice, so you can enjoy it right away. So thank you, y'alls, for sending us that. They do have decaf and regular, and it's called y'all's sweet tea. But you have to make it sweet. So if you're not doing sweet, it's just the name of it. But you can add sugar or not. So you have to make it the sweet. Thanks, I'm not the only woman, Barbara. One. I don't know what you're all talking about. Us mamas love our sons. Desians do, and we appreciate it. Your sons appreciate it. Mama's June Tupperware party. It is on there. It will be on this video, but it's on every video. Usually at the bottom, it's in the comments. Oh, there it is. Nola's put it on there. Thank you, Nola. Maybe the storms, they're coming in good here. Ruthie, I don't like storms, but I would even take a storm today if it brings some rain. Wish they would send me some yummy y'all sweet tea. Darlene, you can go online and order it. They do have it. They have a big giveaway yesterday, I think. I wish you could get it in stores too. That sounds incredible. It says, I love teriyaki. Oh, I love teriyaki, Lynn. Carol Brown is watching. Hello, Carol Brown. Not blurry for me, Judy. Thank you. John, you are so... Oh, well, thank you, Sylvia. She's easy to be good to. My mama is. Hi, John and Mama. The decaf is good with Splendid. Paula, it is. I even drink the decaf. And don't pay any attention to the decaf. It's good.
We've drunk decaf for years now.
Yeah, we have drank decaf for years. And that is decaf you're fixing now?
No, this batch is not decaf.
This is regular. But it's good too. Mama's got the noodles already out.
I'm going to let you check the noodles. Woo!
Do I have to sling it against the wall, Mama?
No, let's not sling it. Let me get the pizza thing.
The pizza thing.
I mean the spaghetti thing. Lord, why did I say pizza? Must have my
I think they need a little bit more. They're al dente, but
Yeah, they're not hardly soft.
they're not hardly soft enough. What'd you have in there? About 6 minutes?
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a couple
But I've
more.
got a lot in there.
Yeah, you do. You got it full. They'll cook right there and just sit there on that counter. But I'd give them 2 more minutes anyway. We use our little pasta maker all the time.
It is so handy. Cook, drain, and serve. I love
Cook,
it.
drain, and serve, and never stick, and never a problem. Do you want me to lift that back up in the microwave?
I believe I can make this.
Don't dump it on you. Level.
Oh my. Spaghettis are popping over.
It smells good, Mama.
Now that-
It smells like a downtown pizzeria spaghetti place. Italian.
What's that? Mr. Getty's is a
Mr. Getty's, yeah, that's
it's
a pizza
pizza
place.
and spaghetti and pizza and everything.
Remember they had I think they had, it was video games for the kids. We used to go there every time we went to Dollywood. Take the youngins. Good afternoon, Sandy. How are you? Hi, John and Mama. From McGee, Missouri. Love your videos. Peggy, thank you. Hi, Karen from Arizona. Patricia, not blurry here. Thank you, Patricia. Watching from South Georgia. Are y'all hot? Did y'all get any rain? Love watching you and Mama cook. Well, Bonnie, thank you. We love having you here. Jennifer Horn Johnson, that's not chicken spaghetti that I know. Was there a question about it? It says, I remember Shoney's having chicken and spaghetti. My mom used to fix it. Darlene, that's what this is. Well, no, Darlene replied to Dot. Dot, that's what this is. It's chicken, fried chicken with spaghetti and marinara sauce. We've had it on here before, and Lord willing, we'll live long enough to have it on here again because we love it. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Hey, Tanya. Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Tanya, you getting any rain? Thank y'all for the hearts. I'm from St. Louis. Hey, Colleen. How's your weather? Is it hot? Love your video. Hello from Canada. Liz, is it hot up there? 92.
Ooh.
Upstate New York today. Chrissy, we are at 84, which is cooler here.
Is that spaghetti gonna get done?
When you turn it back on.
When you forget to turn it on.
Hello, John and Mama from Red Bluff, California. Jane, what's your all's weather like? I want to put it aside, but could not. The Cheese Keeper is in there, Sherry. Look for storage. Go into Mama's website and go to storage. You can also go to, I think they've got a special on some Cheese Keepers, unless they just took them off, under special items. So once you go in to the site, you hit the hamburger at the top, the 3 little lines. Once you hit that, then it'll take you into shop, or you can join now. You can join us on there if you want to sell it, if you want to be a consultant. So you have to hit the hamburger up in the top left corner of Mama's site, and then it'll take you in there. And then you go into categories, and you choose the category you want. And Cheese Keeper is under food storage, and we just love it. And by the way, my bologna did really well in it. Now, I am not saying Tupperware said that. John Davis said that. The bologna did great in the Cheese Keeper, and I get to it easy, and it's wonderful. I've stored other kinds of lunch meats in them too. I don't have any problem with that. They're easy, they're quick, and you can just unlid it, use it, and you're great. And I put some pepper jack cheese and American cheese in one, and you could tell they didn't combine. They were good. I went to your party. Sherry, try again. If you have any trouble, PM me and we'll get you in there. We'll get you a cheese keeper. Hello from Hampton, Virginia. Hey, Linda. Wish I could figure out how to PM you. Son's loving mom was the most. Our children. If you want to PM Deanna, you can go to our page and go into messages. Messages is the same. PM just means private message, meaning don't put it on here. Go into messages, and that way it would be just a one-on-one conversation. So that's all PM means, private message. Hi from Illinois. Hey Joe, how are you? Did I stop y'all? Y'all stopped. Did I do it? I can't start it back, so I must not have done it. That must be a Facebook stop. Sometimes I keep looking out the window to see if it's raining. Send down the rain. Went to church this morning. Had Sunday school before we left. Had Sunday school when I got there. Had a great church service. Had a baptism. It's been a full day of church and we've enjoyed it. Hi from Illinois. Joe, you're still froze. Come on. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully it'll straighten up. Hot and muggy here in New York City, Carol. It is. It's hot and muggy. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating what it is. I try not to complain about the weather. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just 84 here, but it's muggy, hot, humid. But it's June. It's fixing to be July. We have a saying in the South, it's hotter than the 4th of July. Well, it's almost ready to be the 4th of July. In fact, a week from today will be the 3rd of July. Some of y'all probably get a long weekend next weekend, 3 days. That'll be great. I hope y'all get something planned to celebrate America. We are definitely blessed. We're the most blessed country in the world, the most freest country. We are still, no matter how bad things may seem at times, and that comes in cycles from, it don't matter anything about what's going on, it's just the way it is sometimes. But we're always still very blessed and always still very fortunate. Folks, I don't know, we froze. Let me see if I can jumpstart you. Hello from Beach City, Ohio. Yeah, there you go. How can I order a cookbook? Well, Brenda, cookbooks, this is our church cookbook. It's not mine and Mama's. We've got 8 or 9 recipes in here. But it is a collaboration of all the good ladies and gentlemen of the church. Here's the address. John Davis, P.O. Box 918, Jellicoe, Tennessee, 37762. That may be correct for you. Or this may be correct for you. It looks correct to me that way, but I don't know that's right. So it's John Davis, P.O. Box 918, Jellicoe, Tennessee, 37762. This is our address for all things coffee time. Some of y'all ask how you can send us a note, a letter, a joke, or a letter from your child, or whatever. That's the address. And this is the cookbook, and it is Recipes and Remembrances, Oswego Missionary Baptist Church. That church resembles ours, but it's not ours. But when you open it up, it's stock full of recipes. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that page. Or 2 pages, but they're all through there just like that. I don't know the exact number, but there are appetizers and beverages, punches, and all kinds of stuff. On the back of each page is a helpful hint for whatever the topic is, of how to fix it, how to prepare it, or whatever. And then here is there's soups and salads, and there's the usual kind of things in there. And here's main dishes. Then when you flip over, there is a helpful hint for main dishes. Then in the back of the book, this is a good 101 book for beginner cooks. In the back of the book, you've got microwave hints. You have got, oh, that smells good. That's done. Vegetables and fruits. You've got conversion charts. You've got measurement substitutes, equivalency charts, food quantities, how much to fix per person, cooking terms. If you don't know, for example, what au jus is, it's served in its own juices, like a roast au jus would be served in its own juices. Easy for me to say. Cream is to soften a fat, especially butter, by beating it at room temperature. Butter and sugar are often creamed together, making a smooth, soft paste. To dredge, to coat lightly with flour, cornmeal, etc. So when they say dredge it, that's, you can look up your terms. There's a whole page of them here. But anyhow, there's napkin folds. There's all kinds of stuff in here to learn. Here's how to fold several folds of napkins. It tells you step by step. So you can dress up that holiday table or special event table. Here are staples, pantry basics, staples, packaged canned food, spices, and seasoning. If you're just starting out, or if maybe you're just starting over, here's things that they say is what you need in your pantry just to cook good meals. So there's all kinds of good stuff in there, and it is $17. That's tax and shipping and everything. Shipping has gone up. We didn't go up, but shipping has gone up. Hopefully we won't have to go up. It won't get that high. Hopefully. If it does, we may have to on some round that we have. But we order them, and then as we're selling about halfway down, we order another batch. We haven't had a gap in a while. Sometimes we wait too long and we get a gap.
We've got several now, so we shouldn't.
Mama said we're good. We've got several, so we shouldn't have a gap for a while. But we do every once in a while. Of course, it's 6 months to Christmas as of yesterday. You got plenty of time for Christmas gifts. So if you're looking for a cookbook, and all the proceeds go to the church. We direct deposit your check into the church account, or money order or cash, whatever you send goes directly deposited into the church account. And that way the church gets full benefit for it. And that looks good, Mama. The church gets full benefit for it, and they get every dime. Every dime of it goes to them. The bread is getting...
It's the last one I had.
The whole house smells like bread. It's wonderful. That's one good thing about fixing bread, is the whole house smells like bread. Delicious bread. Charlotte Norris, hey Charlotte, thanks. Yes, maybe rain will cool off. I hope it cools off. Sometimes, Liz Miller says rain is coming. Thank you, Liz. Sometimes it makes it hotter. Have y'all ever noticed that? It'll cool off and then it gets hotter. Ooh. Do you want me to grate some fresh Parmesan, or are you just going to...
No, we've got a fresh bottle, I think. We'll use it.
Fresh right out of the bottle?
Right out.
It's right there on the side, Mama. On this right-hand side, first shelf, right over here. Behind that blue bowl.
Ah, blue bowl.
Down, first shelf.
Boy, you've got good eyes.
I was pointing. There it is. Fresh grated right out of the bottle. And this is our store brand too. Sometimes you just have to...
Store brand is what we can get here.
Sometimes you just have to use what you can get.
It's good.
Someone once told me, if you lower your standards, you can have absolutely anything you want. Sometimes this stuff is good. Now, I know I'll get some responses on that. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. I like it in noodles. I like to coat it in my noodles. I like to put my noodles, put that in there, coat it around, then start topping. That's just me, though. That's just me. Oh, the coffee's so good today. I went to bed last night. I slept well. I drank coffee right up until I went to bed. And I slept very well. Oh, yeah, that's right. The chicken Parmesan spaghetti. Forgot. Mary? You must be telling me something. I forgot everything, Paula. Y'all must be talking about forgetting something. Hope you and Mama have a blessed day. Ray, we are having a blessed day. We hope you are too. Good afternoon, John and Mama. Well, good afternoon to you too. Let's see who was saying that. Sometimes y'all go fast. Hey, Donna Smith. Hello, Gwen. How are you? Stacy, how are you? Thank y'all for the stars. You are so sweet. We are going to have a cook along. Because of the holidays, we're not going to try to do it next week. We are going to shoot for the week after the 4th. And we'll be doing Mama's Cherry Delight. And that'll be our cook along.
All you need is vanilla wafers, cherry pie filling. See, vanilla wafers, cherry pie filling, and
Cream cheese.
cake mix.
Was there cream cheese in it?
No, I don't know. Yeah, dabs of cream cheese.
Yeah. But we'll give you the real recipe closer to time. And you can use blueberry, cherry, peach, whatever delight you want. Apple. So it's your delight. Mama just used cherry, and that's what we like is cherry.
You like cherry.
Mama, you want another Coke? Is that warm?
It's warm, yeah.
I'll bring you one. You talk to him, and I'll go get us a drink.
I can't talk that long.
Talk that long.
He's not supposed to leave me here by myself. I get on to him. He's supposed to stay here with me. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today and staying good. Huh? Sing him a song. It's in that drawer. Sing him a song. I can't sing a song. Can't carry a tune. I'm in bad shape. Get in here so I can check on my bread.
Sing him a song, Mama.
Oh,
You gonna wash those? I guess you want me to wash them?
I'll wash them. I'm just going to check on the bread. So I don't want to get brown.
I'll get in trouble. Mama don't like to be left with the camera. She'll say, don't start that sing him a song business either. I do it to aggravate Mama just a little bit. Mama loves to be aggravated.
Sure.
She told me so. She said, I just love it when you aggravate me. Mama pays me back, though. Don't you worry. Mama's the bread. I smell it.
It's not brown yet. I don't want it brown, but I want it
It's smelling good. And we don't have any napkins over here. Somebody's come and used every napkin we got. No, here's some.
Somebody right there probably did it.
Here it is. There was we keep them in the little thing that was down on the side.
You want a straw?
No, ma'am. You asked me that. I don't never do straws.
I know it, but I do.
You know, I saw a new thing on opening these. I'm going to see if it works. So you take this, if you're going to use a straw, and you do that.
Turn it.
And then you turn it around backwards. Let's see if this works. Around backwards. You set it on a flat surface. Let's see if this works. And after you've popped it once already, you pop it again. Well, that didn't work worth nothing, Mama.
I just turned mine and they work.
Well, that didn't work. Well, you don't get no pop now, Mama.
Well, you messed yours up.
Because I wasn't going to drink without a straw. So that one didn't work. Now, some of them may work. I just saw that the other night and I thought, I'll try that on Mama's. This little thing come off. You're supposed to click it till it opens, then turn it around and you can open it and make a little hole for a straw.
Well, you just turn that thing around and it'll make a hole for the straw. You put it down through that hole there.
Oh, turn that little thing?
Yeah.
Well, that works okay. There's Mama's. It's going to be what it is.
Yeah. Good thing I use the straw.
Yeah, you use the straws. So that didn't work for me. Here's the meal, folks. So that's Mama's homemade spaghetti, semi-homemade spaghetti sauce. Here's the noodles. Look at that. Mounds of beautiful noodles. Look at how hot. Wonderful bread. Look at that bread, how beautiful it turned out. There's the chicken. There's beautiful Mama.
Oh, sure.
And there's...
I thought to get the knife for the chicken this time.
You did good. So this is what I like to do. I like to take the noodles, just like this.
You show them yours and
You show them yours and you'll do your own?
yeah, 'cause you fix me too much.
Well, there you go, ma'am. I'll let you. And then I take my cheese, fresh grated, right out of this canister. And I put it all on there like that. And then I just toss this around. And that just makes all that cheese go into those noodles and it tastes so good.
Big piece of chicken.
Thank you, Mama.
You want it on it?
Oh, yeah. So you just top your noodles with your chicken, just like that. This is just a chicken tender, no bone, of course.
And me the cheese.
There you go.
Don't push it down to the other end of the
Oh,
table.
I won't.
You ain't sharing.
I ain't sharing today, Mama. Now you take your wonderful marinara, meat sauce, whatever you're using, semi-homemade goodness, and then you just put it right over top of this chicken, just like that. Just like that. And this is just like downtown. And there you go, folks. Now, of course, I would clean up my plate edges and do all that, but there it is. Italian feast, chicken spaghetti, whatever you want to call it. And it's delicious.
Now you put me some sauce.
This is Mama's plate. Look at that. Now, her plates do look better when I fix them for her. Do you not agree? Mama, that's no chicken.
I've got some more here I can get when I eat that. I don't want sauce on the chicken, though. I just put it in it as I go.
Yes, ma'am. It's a good thing I showed you mine. You never would know what Italian feast was. And that's Mama's. And a little bit of bread. Now, Mama, that's good as downtown, folks. That's delicious. Let's bless it. We're going to bless it and eat it, folks. It's Southern Sunday luncheon. Let's bless our meal. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And we just ask your blessing upon it for the nourishment of our body, dear Lord. And we just thank you for all those folks out there delivering and bringing in food so that we can eat and so we can have meals, dear Lord. And we just want to ask you to always be with us, be with each and every prayer request that's out there, Lord. Whether they're spoken or unspoken, dear Lord, we know they're in your will, they're in your glory, and you will answer in your time. In your precious name we pray and ask all these things. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, Mama, you give it a try. Try out that bread. Now, see, all I didn't sprinkle nothing. That's just that compound butter melted, and it left all those herbs on the top. But yet the butter, look, it came through. I'm going to try the bread and the sauce. Now, that's delicious. You like that bread, Mama?
Oh, yeah, I can just eat the bread.
The bread is delicious.
I need the bread, what I don't need, but I can.
Well, we don't need bread, but we don't often have bread. Y'all will notice a lot of times people say, you don't have bread? We don't often have it with our meals. It's carbs, it's extra.
You did with your daddy, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Dad didn't believe you could eat a meal without bread. Dad would even hold it in his hand as he was eating. So he would hold his bread and he would eat and he would take a bite of bread. Cornbread, biscuit.
Have some kind of bread, he would be saying, well, get out the light bread if you ain't got no bread.
If you didn't fix that, just get me a piece of light bread.
Your bread is wonderful.
It's that compound butter, Mama.
I know it.
That sauce is wonderful too, Mama.
Well, thank you.
That semi-homemade sauce, it tastes so good.
I didn't know if I had too much spices or not enough.
You hit right on the mark. Coffee in one hand, Coke in another. I do like Coke with spaghetti or pizza. And I will drink coffee too, though.
You're a dual tasker on coffee.
I'm terribly addicted to coffee. That's the problem on it. Folks, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to eat our lunch. We're going to clean up. Then I don't know what we'll get into. We may have company in a little while or something. Sundays are good for that and enjoyable. And we'll probably spend some time on the porch. You know what I'm hoping for? I may come back live if it happens. I love it when it rains and I can go out and sit on the porch with a cup of coffee and watch it rain, listen to it rain. Love it. Now Maggie won't get out now. If Maggie even smells wrong, she won't go outside. She's strict. She's stricter than Mama is. Y'all have a great Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. Find you something good to eat. Make you some memories. Enjoy the day. Mama, you got anything?
No, just good night, Mama, or goodbye, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.